Hello, everyone, and welcome to Century Spicy Salsa. Today, we are going to take a look at one of the rarest games on the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 in 2026, and that is Super Mario 3D All Stars. Let's launch it up and take a look. Is it worth it in 2026? Let's find out today. So upon opening the game, you get presented with the game screen, and then you have a soundtrack for each. Also, as an added bonus, at the very end of this, you have this special song. So I'm not going to play the full thing just in case of a copyright issue. I have no idea because these games have music anyway. But you get Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. So the first thing to note is when looking at if you want to buy this is what's the price? Well, when it launched, it was $60. Now it costs around $120 for a brand new copy, maybe $110. A used copy, doing a quick search on eBay, at least in the United States, seems to run around $70 to $80 on average. So that's where it stands right now as of January 2026 when you are watching this video, maybe probably in February actually when it starts to show up in recommended. So that's what we need to base everything off of. Now, the second thing we need to talk about is Nintendo Switch Online, and I'll get into the games in a second. But Nintendo Switch Online is $50 per year, to my knowledge, for the expansion pass, which is required to get Sunshine. But here's the kicker: Sunshine is not out yet. Personally, I expect it to drop in summer. Because, I mean, it's a summer-themed game. Summer's rolling around the corner. Nintendo likes to delay releasing things. They've already promised Sunshine. Galaxy probably won't be on NSO for a while. I kind of expect Wii games to show up sometime. But that's just a guess. I don't work for Nintendo, guys. Well, my uncle does, but yeah. Anyways, so $40 for Galaxy, and I think it's like $70 for Galaxy 1 and 2. So if you want to own that, you can own Galaxy 1 and 2, Sunshine, and 64. Well, you can own Galaxy 1 and 2 and then rent basically these two games for a grand total of $120. So it's the same thing. So we need to hop in here and see if it actually worth it. Now, if you do buy it, you get to own all three of these. That's great. But if you do the other method, you're also getting Galaxy 2, paying the same price as the brand new. You would own Galaxy and Galaxy 2, but you wouldn't own these two. Hopefully that makes sense. That's probably already widely known, but just in case. So launching it, we get this really nice screen showing Mario and Bowser. You get 1996, 1997. Note, this is different. If you are familiar with the different copies of Super Mario 64, you notice that this is the Shindo edition. So, like, if you press the ZL button, which on a regular Nintendo 64 controller is Z, on the Shindo edition, you get that weird deal. So, yeah. And it's also got a higher resolution on everything. And, oh, yeah, fun fact, already 100%ed all of these. So you are getting the thoughts from someone who actually 100%ed these games. So that's another thing why you should listen to my channel, because I actually play games. So there you go. I believe there is an option to like change the camera mode. Like, yeah, so you can do it to where it's like the normal copy, and then you can also do it to where it kind of like goes in the direction you push the stick. So no matter which way you like it, one's kind of more slightly modern. I won't call it modern. But yeah. We're still looking at a 4:3 aspect ratio. As far as options go, there ain't a ton. It's kind of a insult to call that options. But something nice about this edition is it actually has Rumble. So you won't get that on Mario 64, even on a Nintendo 64, unless you play the Shindo edition, which is only in Japanese. Now, for my speedrunners out there, I have not forgotten about you. This is not a copy you want to play. Because, like, you can't even attempt to backwards long jump. And yes, I do know how to backwards long jump. No, I'm not messing it up. Well, I do mess it up sometimes, but I am aware you cannot do it in this version. So if you're any type of speedrunner, you don't want to buy this edition. Trust me, you don't. This has a few bug fixes. You can practice a little bit. Like, it still works mostly the same, but you can practice some of your tech. But at that point, just do the Nintendo Switch Online because, yes, you can speedrun it. I have before. I'm even ranked. Century Spicy Salsa, though. Not sure my recording's still up. I think it is, actually. So I think I'm still ranked. So there you go. There's Mario 64. So yeah. I won't stay on this since I really talked about the most important stuff. Now, to keep you watching the video, I'm going to do that last. Because I'm evil like that. Every YouTuber does that. Anyways, I really like these nice screens. Now, in the new edition that just came out, you're going to have a little bit of more Rosalina storybook chapters. So there is that. Also, this does HD, but it doesn't have updated textures. Like, it has updated, like, HUD textures, but, like, the actual game, I don't think it has updated textures. Like, some of the sparkles and stuff look better. But, like, yeah, like this texture right here, I'm pretty sure, like, this stuff right here looks nicer on the Galaxy 1 and 2 bundle. I just personally bought the Galaxy 1 myself. So, anyways, you probably need to know that. So, Galaxy is Galaxy. You have your motion. It's really nice. You can press Y. So, that's standard old Galaxy. Now, one thing you've probably noticed is it has a 16:9 aspect ratio, which, if I remember correctly, I think I am remembering correctly, the remakes have that. Well, soft remakes, really. Also have that. So, yeah. But, like, if you're looking for updated textures, definitely go with the re-releases and the combination Nintendo Switch Online. Now, let's look at the options. So you have this, all the stuff for that. There is Co-Star mode that's still here. And again, there's the camera stuff. Now let's look at what you are all here for, I assume. Let me know in the comments if you're not here for Sunshine. Like, you Mario 64 Giga Chads, rise up. All right, so we're looking at Super Mario Sunshine. So this is the one you guys are probably all interested in. Right off the bat, you notice that this is in 16:9. I highly doubt you're going to get 16:9 on the Nintendo Switch Online version. So, that is a factor. Okay, y'all have probably seen this cutscene before. Well, maybe not. So, okay, I didn't really beat the game twice. That's just a copied save file. So yeah, I genuinely forgot how to play this game. Like, I played it once in 2020 and that was it. So it appears that this game is running at, I want to say 30 frames per second, unlike the 60 on Galaxy, maybe even 24. Like it's down there for sure. Oh man, I forgot how to play this. Forgive me for my bad, Sunshine. Like, I never played it before 2020 and I never played it afterwards. And I even had COVID. Fun fact, I had COVID while I was playing this. Wait, where's the jet one? What? Anyways, there you go. So if you are a Sunshine fan and you are really crazy about Sunshine, 3D All Stars might be it for you if you think it does enough special things like the updated HUD, the 16:9 aspect ratio. If you like that, I would still think it would be relatively worth it. Sunshine's a really fun game to play. I know a lot of people haven't played it because it's just from the GameCube. When this came out, it was a little bit messed up. I think they fixed like the thing that was broken. They've been doing a lot of stealth updates to this, but we also still don't have like 4K resolution and stuff. So I would recommend playing this on a 1080p monitor like I am now, since there is no Switch 2 edition. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to get off of Sunshine because I look so incompetent playing it because I played it like one time. So you can roast me in the comments, guys. Anyways, I did complete it. I had to use a guide for the coins because, of course, I did. Because I'm not spraying every single wall and every single shine or whatever they're called. Yeah, you can forget that. So yeah, there you go. So overall, do I recommend purchasing 3D All Stars? No, I don't. Unless you are a collector, you should absolutely buy it. If you're crazy about the Shindo edition and you wanted an English version of it, you should buy it. If you're crazy about Sunshine, you want the best way to play Sunshine, buy it. In no way can I recommend Galaxy because the Galaxy 2 and Galaxy 1 remakes are better. And just to prove it, I'm going to launch it up, at least the Galaxy 2. I just skip by it. All right. So here we go. We are launching Galaxy 2. Now, this can do 1440 and 4K. I'm running this on a 1080p and I'm recording 1080p, so apologies for that if you're watching on a 1440. It can go to 4K. I also 100%ed this one. So, but I wanted to show you guys like the textures like are actually HD. Like you can tell that they actually updated the textures. So it's like really nice playing this edition of the game. Even cooler, if I can do it. Let's see. They did not fix the glitch. So if you like the glitches, you can still this. Now, I'm not an expert, or at least not a semi-expert, on speedrunning in Sunshine and Galaxy 2, so I can't really comment too much on that. I'm just trying to give a perspective from all sides, because I don't really want to say if something's worth it to someone, not worth it to you guys, and then like it still be worth it to someone. So I'm trying to keep it kind of like, if this is true, then that's true, etc. You get what I mean. But yeah, if you like the updated textures, this is the game for you. Get Galaxy 1 and 2. Let's launch the most famous level. I know you guys are yelling in the comments saying it's not the most famous level. I already know it. If you are hyped for the Super Mario Galaxy movie, let me know in the comments. Yoshi fans, right? Like, you can really tell in the textures right here. Like, you can really tell that it's like HD. They've really updated those textures. Bruh. Die. So, yeah. I would say that does it. So, for my review, it was worth buying when it came out. Absolutely. Is Mario 3D All-Stars worth it now? No, it's not, unless you fall into one of the categories I said. Collector, enthusiast, speedrunner, most likely not. You're probably going to want to speedrun on the better versions. So, unless you love speedrunning weird editions, I know there's like one of you guys out there. I know it. So yeah, there you go. And I'm ending on the game I didn't even start on. Oh, in case you were wondering, right before I go, yes, the soundtrack is in this too. Almost forgot about that. So yeah, there you go. So I looked at the replacement options too. And an added bonus going the NSO route is you can play the Japanese edition if you make a Japanese NSO account. So you might want to know that. Anyways, thank you for watching today's video about Super Mario 3D All-Stars and a little bit about the Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 bundle. And also a little bit about NSO. I'm all over the place today. Anyways, thank you guys. I'll catch y'all in the next video.